Party Mafia TV. You know what's up. You know what's up? Saturday. Saturday, Canelo versus Crawford. You can't miss that. One of the biggest fights. There's no ducking in boxing no more. I mean, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of ducking. The best ones, I want to fight the best ones. So this is going to be a crazy one. With Canelo being one of the biggest names in the boxing world and the fighting world, and Crawford being an undefeated fighter, just came off a crazy win against Errol Spence, I believe. That shit was crazy. He took a crazy beatdown. Spence did not give up. They had to stop the fight. He's a fucking dog. Supposedly he was in a car accident, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's still one of the greatest fighters out here. Crawford took the win because he's like very skillful. His IQ was crazy in the ring. He's beat everybody in at 147. And Canelo right now, he fights at 168. Just tell me who you got in the comments real quick, you know? I got Canelo. I think weight matters, you know? So Canelo fights at 168. He beat a couple people. His last two fights, I think it was against a Puerto Rican dude, and I don't remember the other one, but they look too easy. Canelo's dominating, of course. You know, he's the Mexican beast. I think it's gonna be about if Crawford can keep up, because coming up three weight divisions, I see a lot of boxers taking a fight that they have to jump 2 to 3 weight classes up, because weight is very important in boxing. Might be the most important one, because Canelo's used to being at that weight. So that's the only disadvantage I see in Crawford, being that him coming up weight classes, that's the only disadvantage, because he got the skills, the IQ. Like I said, he could switch stances. He got the kind of like that swag in the ring, you know what I'm saying? And the other hand, Canelo is pretty straightforward, you know, disciplined. He knows he's great at what he does. He got the experience. He fought Floyd, you know. After that loss, he said he went into a depression, you know, whatever. But he came back from it. At least he got beat by one of the greatest fighters in the world or ever, you know, TBE, Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather. You know who beat you? Floyd Mayweather. That's like, all right, my fault, you know. It's a crazy fight. Canelo, I hope he doesn't take it easy, because Crawford is very skillful. He might get his way. I don't see how, but Canelo is a heavy puncher. I don't think Crawford is going to be able to take those body shots, those arm shots that he be taking. And you think there's going to be a knockout? Maybe. I think Canelo could do it. He's going to test him out at first, see if he doesn't get tired by the 3rd, 4th round. And I think if Canelo really wants to, he can get the knockout by the 7th. And this is not going to take away from Crawford at all, because of the biggest disadvantage he has of coming up 2-3 weight classes. You seen that where Canelo, he went up against Golovich, whatever his name is. I forgot his name. But he beat him, you know, mostly because of the weight. Canelo couldn't keep up at that weight. is, I bet you, it's very hard. They punch hard as fuck. You know, they're used to that weight. They're used to fighting people that same weight. So let's see who wins. Put in the comments who you got. My peoples, my friends, you know, comment Canelo or Crawford. Maybe we can bet like $5-10, bro. I don't bet, you know, but $5-10 we can bet. I send that shit to the cash out, bro, whatever, you know. So I got Canelo. Who you got?